What is good, fellas? How are we doing? We're going to be doing some back and biceps, aka pull down. I'm going to be doing this a little long form video. I'm going to be uploading onto YouTube. I'm going to do a little warm up, start off the session. I usually kind of just do some around the world with the band. Very easy, very quick. Just try and focus on getting some blood flow going, but we got a good session ahead of us. Starting off with lat pull downs, then T-bar rows, single arm lat pull downs, single arm rows, low rows, and then reverse pec deck, and then lastly preacher curl machine. So not a lot of arms, but a lot of back. So let's go. What I actually like to do for warm up is a feeder set. So a set about 20%, 30% of my working set. This is something my coach Matt, shout out to Matt, my coach, absolute legend. He recommended me to do. So just whack out 10 to 12, easy. Just like that. All right, I'm just looking through my little notebook. I've only started using this at the start of the year, but it's some job just for tracking and kind of going back and seeing what I've done last session. But I'm up down to 87 kg. I'm gonna see if I can whack out 8, 10 or even 12 with proper form. So let's see. Okay, that's all I have. So, for all you watching, I can't be messing up the form. But usually I don't like to sweat too much when I'm doing the exercises. Usually just focus on doing the proper movement without using the momentum. But that's pretty much how my sets look. Also, I hope I don't get hit with copyright because there's music going on here in the gym. But it should be good. One set done. I got one more set. So that's all I got. That's that. Again, I try not to focus on pulling all the way down to here. It's no go. You kind of want to stop here and back up. Right, we have 89 on the bar. Let's see if I can get 9. We got 8 last week. I'm trying to emphasize more mid-back, so I'm using the lower handles. I also try to take least amount of time for sessions. Usually I'm like an hour and a half or so with 2-minute breaks in between with rest and that, because if I don't set a timer for like 2 minutes between my sets, I can take the piss with like scrolling through TikTok or just wear off. So I like to focus up on doing the exercises, getting in and out. There we go, another rep by. So now I'll just set a timer for 2 minutes. Here's a cute little exercise for lats. It actually helped me grow my back a lot in the past few months with this. Getting a squeeze at the bottom, pulling the elbows into the back pocket. But you feel some serious squeeze, especially with that 1 second hole at the bottom. Unreal. Yeah, boy, yeah. Alright, hardest part about this is probably just switching the bench. So, maneuver that shit. Oh. Start. The lads be burning after that. This exercise I'm a huge fan of, but it only works when you do it right. And I've had a lot of times where I'm doing it, I don't feel it. It's a single arm row. You have to be sitting with your right arm braced on your knee and pulling with your left kind of across, but you're not trying to use too much momentum. You're literally trying to just pull it into your rib. So, yeah, right there. There we go. I caught it. Well, there's a lot of times where I'm doing it, I'm like, this ain't it. There we go. That was good. I did start with my weaker arm because I feel like if I start with my strong arm, it just doesn't work as well. I feel like the weaker arm first, it's definitely the move. So this is how I like to set up my low row. I have my grip, throw it onto the hook, and then these two handles go onto each end, just so it kind of mimics the low row. Now, it's not been scientifically proven, but it's definitely been conveniently proven. Definitely works. The two handles work. That's one set. I'm gonna go in the reverse peg deck. Okay, and just like that, we're on the last exercise. The arms, I love arms, especially preacher curl machine. It's actually savage for hitting arms. I actually like to have my seat on like nearly the highest, so I get a good reach and try and get as many reps as I can. I don't know. I think I was 9. Last rep was questionable, but I got it to the top. Also, I tried to squeeze for a second at that end range, just to activate the biceps a bit more, give them a bit more stimulus. Fuck, I'm a weak bitch. I was a weak bitch. It was only 8, 7. So that's all she wrote, fellas. I'm just gonna do a bit of posing practice just to get better at showing off the muscle, keep on top of things. I'm doing this 2 or 3 times per week, so just to kind of help me. I haven't really hired a posing coach yet, but I will be soon. But that's it for pull day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try and get a few more of these out just to take you and show you what my sessions look like. Just because I do like a bit of a trainer partner, you know, so like I do, it's a bit of crack, you know. I know it's not much, like it's just me talking shite, but it's good to kind of get you involved as well. But if you'd like the video, subscribe, share it. I'd love it. I'd hugely appreciate it. That's all she wrote. I'll see you in the next one.